Lions TV, we are sponsored by Regal Elevators and Lifts Consultants Limited, a company that is owned and operated by a Millwall fan, just like every single one of the sponsors that you can see on the screen right now. If you are going to do a bit of business in 2025, please keep it in the Millwall family by checking out all of our sponsors' website links in the description below. This is your final league preview show of the season. We travel to Burnley on Saturday. All kickoffs are at 12 o'clock and it is all to play for. The playoffs can still be reached and it's there in black and white. You can't escape from it. It is a fact. As always, let's kick off the show by taking a look at the 11 that Alex Neil might pick to start the match. Okay, so before I get into that, I'm going to have to cover a couple of things. And the reason I do this is not for sympathy, because honestly, it is really boring and borderline embarrassing, the amount of updates I have to give you. There was no post-match on Monday, as promised. And Tuesday, today's Thursday. Tuesday, I missed out on the opportunity to have a call with Casper De Norre with the club as well. I woke up Saturday morning. I didn't feel right. I had that tube removed from my stomach last week. They said, you're fine, you're done. I felt like I had COVID on Saturday morning. I didn't. Sunday morning I woke up and the wound, although it was healed, was extremely red. Long story, extremely even longer. It got infected. I was rushed to hospital on Monday. I had surgery Monday night. What is it now? Monday? Yeah, I'm now home anyway. And I feel rough as arseholes. As it stands, I'm going to Burnley. Kenny's driving. But you've missed out on all those videos and I'm not feeling fantastic in my mind. My ears are ringing, etc. So bear with me. I do apologise that I've missed the Casper De Norre thing and, of course, the post-match from the last game we played. We won 1-0. I can't even remember who we played because my head is scrambled. So bear with me. Maybe I'll make the comments at points. But I couldn't miss this. Score predictions going out today. We're supposed to do in the podcast tonight. Keep your eye on the socials because if I feel like this later, I don't think I'll sit there and do an hour and a half long's podcast. But look, the game at Burnley on Saturday. Let's start out with the team. In my mind, it was a very good performance last weekend. It wasn't the heights reached against Norwich, but I felt they dug in really well. I thought the gaffer used the substitutions really well. I thought we game managed really well. Some great saves from the goalkeeper as well. That's what he's there for, but I'm giving him extra leverage there and extra praise because he come in on his debut against Blackburn, didn't do a lot wrong for me, conceded 4, and since then he's done, didn't have a lot to do in the following game either, but he did against, who the fuck did we play last Saturday? It will come to me, Swansea, sorry, there you go. Man of the match, brilliant. So, as far as I'm aware, no Liam Roberts still. We know that Jensen is out until potentially Christmas. So, I think it will be George Evans in goal. Then the back four, I think it will be as you were, Kramer, Cooper, Tanganga and Sturge. The midfield four, I think it's going to be Aziz, De Norre, Saville and Honeyman. And then up front, the big Serb and Josh Coburn. There's two arguments there that are only positions I think are questionable. Right back, Ryan Leonard. Obviously, came back in, done a job when Jaff weren't available. Now Jaff's back. He's pushed Kramer back out wide right. And I think that tied in well with Lenny. He put some great shifts in, played some good games, but he hadn't been back from injury long himself. And it looked like he needed a rest, which he got the opportunity to have when Kramer come back in. But I think he'll go with Kramer anyway at Burnley. I think he'll go with the formation at Burnley. He's got to. We've got nothing to lose. I'll get onto that in a minute. The right-hand side of midfield, Kundal, he puts in a shift, but he was driving me mad against Swansea. It's all putting back into my head now. Falling over, giving the ball away. And in this scenario, we got no Bangura Williams. I don't think he'll go up there and start a Maku. I would do one of two things. Well, one of three things. If Billy Mitchell was fit, I'd play him right midfield. I'd be tempted to play Ryan Leonard right midfield because I think he could do that job miles better than Kundal could do it. But I think the one he'll go with is George Honeyman. And after slating the geezer all season, I've got no arguments with it. To be honest, we got the result against Sheffield United away with Honeyman in that position. I think, yeah, so, I'm sure he can do it against a team of similar stock, shall we say. And that's the team I think he'll go with, the team that I'll put on the screen. Let's move on to our opposition. As we know, it's already promoted Burnley, managed by Scott Parker. We beat them at the Den in November. That was the last time they lost, I believe, in the league. And they was calling for his head after that game. You're not good enough, load of shit, don't score enough goals, no excitement. But they have been 35 games unbeaten since, and we face a massive task on Saturday at a sold-out Turf Moor. It's also sold out to Millwall fans. There was a thing online with us where the tickets went on sale, then they were gone, then more reappeared. I don't think it was a case that more were given. I can't see that will be possible because Burnley sold out at the best of times. I think they staggered them out. I think they put a thing out of the club. Anyway, regardless, whether it's 1,960 for us or it's 2,002, it is sold out, and getting back to Burnley, it's going to be for them because they're going to want a promotion party and hopefully taking the title. Unbeaten in 35 games. There's not really a lot more I can say than that. The forte for them has been, yes, of course, winning games, but the amount or the lack of amount of goals that they concede. They've had a ridiculous amount of clean sheets, and they can break a long-standing record across all divisions if they was to get it against us on Saturday. We can have a look at the league table, and there's not really a lot else I can say. All I can say is this. Look, they got no Ian Fleming. We know that. He's technically still a Millwall player on loan, so he will become a permanent Burnley player and a Premier League player. Well done, the Bermondsey, or the ex-Bermondsey Bergkamp, the Burnley Bergkamp, for making the decision that he did. He left the club. He wanted to extend his career, and he's looking like he could do that. Hopefully, we'll be joining Burnley in the Prem. It's a big ask. Now, there is no other alternative. Coventry have got Middlesbrough, okay? And I was looking at that a while back thinking, yeah, they got to play each other on the last day. That could work right in our favour. Turns out it hasn't, because if they both was playing other teams, it could have worked out a bit better, but it means one of them's got to get a result, or they're both going to get a point. We are level on points with Coventry, so if we was to draw the game, and Coventry were to draw, then Coventry would be in the playoffs. If Coventry were to lose the game, it means they would lose it to Middlesbrough, and Middlesbrough would go above us. So, we have to win. If we win and Middlesbrough win, we're in the playoffs. We can also go above Bristol City. However, they are playing at home to Preston, and Preston have somehow plummeted and can also be relegated. It's a fucking mad division, and it's spinning my head. We have to go and win. If we win and Cov lose and Bristol City lose, we can finish 5th, which means we'll play Sunderland. If we can sneak in the top 6, which let's just go and try and win the game and worry about that and nothing else, we will face Sheffield United over 2 legs. It's a huge ask, yes, but we were the last team to beat them in the league. They're going to be playing to a big crowd. It could work for them. Of course it could. It could play against them. Regardless of what happens, I don't, in my opinion, think people are within their rights to start throwing wobblers on Saturday. See, same old shit. I see people pointing back towards, well, we fucked it at Blackburn. No, we didn't fuck. Okay, we fucked it at Blackburn. Can you explain to me what we did at Sheffield United away? What we did at Burnley at home, Leeds at home. It's a league structure for a reason. So you've got to understand that you can't claw at these games and go, well, Plymouth, we fucked it. Blackburn, we fucked. That's fucked our whole season. Teams win and lose football matches, and we've done exceptionally well this season. We lost the manager at a very difficult time. New Year's Day, I was in hospital then. I remember it because in the score predictions that goes out today, the Flying Scotsman's involved. And he said, look back to when Alex Neil lost New Year's Day at home to Oxford. It was nearly relegation zone. We've brought it back, loads of new players, loads of them who got injured, but the togetherness and the drive and the ambition of Alex Neil with his abilities and the ball above, their drive and desire as well, for me, it's been a fantastic season. So please, look, you do what you want to do, but in my opinion, no one's got the right to be throwing wobblers if we don't pull it off on Saturday. It is a big ask, and I've drawn it long enough this time to move on to a prediction. And so, this is your pre-match prediction, and here we go. Of course, I can say nothing else than Millwall are going to win this game, and it isn't impossible. It's the sort of game that if we are going to win it, similar to the Sheffield United one, it will be a 1-0 win. It will be a backs-to-the-wall performance, and I think we'll get the goal, and of course, the dream result is 1-0. Well, the dream result will probably be about 5-0, but that's not going to happen. The dream result is 1-0. The dream goal scorer, of course, is going to have to be the big garlic and herb, and in front of the fans, ideally in the 90th minute. I don't even know if I'm going to make it in a minute. I don't think I'll make it home if that happens. But if it does, bring me back in the box and just scatter me somewhere. That'll do, because that will be absolutely brilliant. other ends of the table, I think that Bristol City will beat Preston comfortably and stay in the playoffs. But I do think that Coventry will slip up. They've lost their last 2 league games. So if they draw against Middlesbrough, of course, that will see us go into the top 6. That's what I think will happen. I think we're going to make the playoffs. I'm saying it with my head, and I'm saying it definitely with my heart. We're going to sneak into the top 6 on the final day. You see teams do it a lot, and when we're their favourites, we don't do it. When we're the underdog, we usually get where we need to be. And on Saturday, around 3 p.m, please God, let us be where we need to be. And so that is your lot for the final preview show of the season. Fleming can't play. We need to win. I'm covering everything. I think other alternatives. I think we're all done. Team selections. All that's left for me to say is I will see you in Burnley on Saturday if you're going. We're leaving Kenny's at 6 a.m. because it's a fucking long way and we don't want to risk a Blackburn turnout where we get stuck in traffic and miss all the good stuff. There is a score predictions out. It's an extended one. You've got the Godfather of Lions TV, Pete O'Mara, Joe, Kieran, Connor, Georgia, their sister is involved. You've got Kenny, the Terminator, the Flying Scotsman, Chitty, and Kieran. I've said Kieran. Everyone's involved. It's an extended video. That's probably out already. And we're going to try and get the podcast in tonight at some point as well. If there's no podcast, then I apologise. I'm not feeling up to it. But believe me, I will be getting there one way or another on Saturday for the final league game of the season and hopefully see the mighty Lions make the top 6 for the first time in the Championship in 23 years. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.